Hey dudes, thanks for joining me. So it's Friday morning, it's still Friday morning, it's 11:30, and I thought I would share a little bit more today about how to properly portion your food, what a proper portion is. I thought I'd discuss why I meal prep in the first place. So a lot of people are like, well, why bother meal prepping? Let's just fly by the seat of our pants. So I'm going to discuss why I personally meal prep. And then lastly, I'm just going to mention a maintenance guide that I forgot to mention last night in my live video that I did. So if you haven't checked out my live video from last night, stop watching this one, go watch the one from last night, and then come back to this one, okay? If you do watch this one live, thank you so much for hopping on live. Otherwise, I'm going to get started. So like I mentioned, I wanted to talk about briefly why I meal prep. So personally, I meal prep because I'm busy. I do things all the time. I live like a nomad. If I don't meal prep, I don't eat, or I don't eat well. I tend to just do what's convenient, and I know that's easy, and I know it's convenient to just buy takeout or to just have something that's quick and easy because it's quick and easy and unhealthy. But if you think about it, what you're putting into your body is what's fueling your body, and if you're putting crap into your body, you're not fueling it properly, right? And if you're not fueling it properly, you're not getting your nutrients, and that's where chronic diseases, illnesses, and things like that happen. That's when problems happen, when we don't get the nutrients we need, and that's why I'm so what the hell's the word I'm looking for? I'm so very centered around meal prepping nowadays. That's the word, I guess that's the word. Just because like when I started this journey, when I started this fitness journey with my business, I realized how bad my nutrition was. All I was eating was carbs and fruit and protein, and that's not a balanced diet. You need healthy fats, you need oils and nut butters, you need a ton of vegetables. That was one thing I was totally missing. So that being said, that's why I meal prep. I meal prep so that I actually eat properly. Hey Kelly, thanks for joining. And I meal prep so that I actually eat enough, and so that I eat, you know, the nutrients that I need to build a solid foundation for a healthy body and for a healthy physical self, a healthy mental self. The more physical self is healthy, so the more healthy your physical self is, you need to think the healthier your mental self is going to be. Okay, so if you're having emotional problems or mental health issues, or you're depressed or something, maybe look at what you're eating. If you're eating a lot of crap, think about what that's doing to your body. Okay, moving on. Portioning and meal prep. So portioning, I have all this crap in front of me. You're probably wondering why. So when you're portioning, or meal prepping should I say, when you're thinking about fruits and veggies, one thing I do want to mention is aim for raw fruits, raw veggies, fresh things. Try not to aim for canned or sweetened or dried things. I know it's a little bit more delicious, but try to avoid it, because obviously there's a ton of preservatives and added sugars that are not good for you there, and you're just going to be undoing all the hard work. Okay, thanks so much for joining me live, guys. You guys rock. Okay, so from here, what I want to be talking about is actual portions. So you have food groups. What are the food groups? You have vegetables, you have fruits, you have proteins, you have carbs, you have healthy fats, you have seeds and dressings. I always forget that one. And then I should have a teaspoon. But your teaspoon is your nut butters and your oils. Okay, so you have all of these food groups, and you need a healthy, balanced diet includes all of these food groups. So how much of each of these is dependent on your weight, it's dependent on how much you exercise, and it's dependent on your goal. So if you're looking to lose weight, obviously you're going to be eating less. If you're looking to maintain your weight, you're going to be eating a lot more. If you're looking to gain weight, obviously you're going to be eating a ton. So your goals, your exercise level, and your lifestyle, so how active you are just in your career. Thanks for the love, guys. All that stuff will determine what you need to eat and how much you need to eat of it, okay? But everyone needs to eat all of these things. I know there's a lot of people who are like, well, I don't like vegetables. Too bad. Find a vegetable you like, or find something you like. Get some Power Greens, like booster shake, put it in your shake, and then that way you don't have to eat so many vegetables. That being said, what are all of these sizes, and how can you use this system? Okay, so if you don't have the system, obviously it's a little bit like, well, how is this going to help me? Well, it all makes sense. For example, this is a cup of vegetables, right? Yeah, vegetables. I'm doing this right. So a cup of vegetables is one portion. What does that look like? Essentially, it looks like this, okay? So I feel like I should be holding it closer, but it's like a handful of vegetables, or my cup of vegetables, right? I feel like I should be going closer to the video camera, but hopefully you guys can see what's happening. Okay, so this is my cauliflower, my broccoli, stuff like that. But it depends also on the vegetable itself. So for example, for your lettuce, a portion would be 2 cups of lettuce. Okay, so it's a little bit more, whereas a portion of broccoli is only 1 cup. So obviously portions will vary depending on the vegetable or the fruit, but as a general rule, 1 cup of fruit is 1 portion of fruit, okay? And generally, let's say the minimum portion of fruit anyone should have is 3 portions of fruit, okay? Or vegetables. Fuck, words, language, okay? Sorry, I've been saying fruit. Vegetables, I'm talking about vegetables. The minimum portion of vegetables anyone should have is 3 portions of vegetables, and that's 1 cup. So 3 cups of vegetables a day, minimum. And that's if you are under 130 pounds, and you know what I mean. Thanks for the love, guys. All right, so that's vegetables. Minimum 3 vegetables, okay? Maximum 7 vegetables. 7 vegetables, 7 cups of vegetables, okay? So next is fruit, purple container. This is roughly 3/4 of a cup, so you want to think most of your fruit is 3/4 of a cup of portion. So 3/4 of a cup of raspberries, strawberries, blueberries, stuff like that. But if you're using like a whole fruit, like a strawberry, an orange, or an apple, or a banana. I had a banana prop, but I ate it because I was hungry. But so these things are only half the fruit. So a grapefruit, an orange, an apple, banana. Let's see if there's any more halves that I can't think of. Nope, that's all I got. These are halves, or pears, things like that, okay? Obviously, again, it depends on the fruit, but for the most part, if you can cut it up and put it in a 3/4 cup container, there you go. Okay, from here, that's all the fruit I have on my table, right? Perfect. Okay, protein. Okay, obviously for my cleanse that I'm doing right now, there's no protein in my cleanse. But essentially, for the most part, actually, no, I lied. This is a cup, not 3/4 cup. Backwards. You get a cup of fruit. Awesome. And actually, because I mentioned it for your vegetables, the minimum anyone should be eating of fruit is 2 portions of fruit. So that's 2 cups of fruit. The maximum is like 5, okay? And this is for weight loss or weight maintenance. This is not for weight gain. So if you're looking to gain more weight, that's totally a different nutrition plan, and this is not the video you should be watching, okay? So like I was saying, again, protein. So this is 3/4 cups of protein. The minimum anyone should be eating if they're looking to maintain their weight is 4 portions of this. So what is this? I can put Greek yogurt in here. I can put lean protein. I don't have a list with me for this right off the bat. I can put chicken. I can put ham. Think for lean proteins. Try not to aim for the red meats, right? Like I mentioned, minimum 4 of these, maximum 6 if you're looking to lose or maintain. But again, it depends on where you are in your lifestyle, where you are in your weight. From here, which I gotta stop eating, carbs, okay? Again, there's no carbs on this diet either, or on my meal plan that I'm doing, my 3-day cleanse. But I don't want it to obviously go over what all the food groups are and the portions. So carbs is 1/2 cup. I keep looking down because I want to make sure that I'm saying it right. 1/2 cup of carbs is 1 portion. Pardon me, I'm burping out my shake. So 1 portion, 1/2 cup. So what is a carb? You can think pasta, bread, stuff like that. But for bread, obviously, what the hell is bread? So think 2 slices of white toast, or one slice of white toast would be a portion, or half an English muffin, stuff like that. Hey guys, thank you so much for dropping on live. Okay, so like I said, carbs. So the minimum amount of carbs you want to be having is 2 carbs. So this is 1/2 cup again of carbs, and the max is 5. Okay, so I'm going to be discussing what I personally have to eat to maintain and lose weight at the end of this video. So if you're like roughly my size and you want to figure out what you have to eat, stay on this call so you can figure it out, right? But so if you're thinking like, am I eating too many carbs or am I not eating too many carbs? So like I said, 2 of these minimum, 5 maximum. Now I need to actually go in here and dive into what more of the carbs are, because I know a lot of people are like, well, bread, pasta, how do you do that? So like I said, 1/2 cup for carbs, right? Carb portioning. I love these books because they literally have everything in here for you. You don't have to Google anything. Okay, so like yam, sweet potato, like I said, all 1/2 cup, 1/2 cup. Corn on the cob, 1 ear. Bread, whole grain, 1 slice. Tortilla corn, 2 small. Okay, everything else, popcorn, air, 3 cups. So I can have popcorn on this freaking nutrition plan, okay? So the great thing about this plan is that there's cheats. Anyways, I get really excited. So that's carbs. Moving on from that, I want to talk about the blue container. Blue container is healthy fats. That is something I can definitely have on this nutrition plan. And that is essentially 2 tablespoons, let's call it, or 1/4 of a cup. And essentially, what does that look like? So each of these would be 1 portion. So that's 1 portion, that's another portion. On the 3-day cleanse that I'm doing, I get to eat both of these portions today, and I get to eat all of these vegetables, as well as a giant salad that I'm making, as well as my protein shakes. So like I mentioned in the video yesterday, you're eating a shit ton on this cleanse. It's just a matter of spacing it out throughout the day so that you're not feeling starving. Do you know what I mean? So healthy fats, what's a healthy fat? Peanut butter, not peanut butter. No, that's nut butter. So let's think avocado, hummus, olive oil, stuff like that. You want to think to yourself, you want one of these a day. This is 1/4 of a cup, 1/4 of a cup of healthy fat a day. That's all for anyone, because healthy fat, you don't need that much fat, but you do need healthy fat, right? Healthy fat is what helps you stay full. It's what sticks to your bones and helps fill in the gaps, okay? From here, there is the little orange container, which is seeds and dressing. So think sunflower seeds, flax seeds, chia seeds, things like that. That's essentially, it's your fiber, okay? And for this, you want to think at least one a day. If you're backed up, think 2 a day. What is this? This is 2 tablespoons, right? Yeah, apparently it's 2 tablespoons. 1/4 cup, yeah, right, 2 tablespoons. Okay, I feel like I'm contradicting myself a little bit. But okay, so these again are like the 1. So these are 1 and 1. These are the things, like this essentially helps you poop, and this helps you stay full, okay? If you don't eat these, then you're gonna always feel hungry, and you're never gonna feel satisfied. So if you're not eating healthy fats, and you're not eating your nuts and your oils and your nut butters, then you're gonna have, you know, a little bit more issues than you would like, okay? Moving on, the last thing is oils and nut butters. Like I mentioned, that's a teaspoon of it, and it varies as well. So that's my clock. Bear with me, because it's just gonna keep going, and I don't want it to happen. One more, there we go. Okay, so like I mentioned, that is fruits and veggies. One other thing I wanted to mention about veggies, other portion sizes. A portion of 1 veggie is 1 small red pepper or half a large carrot. Okay, so that's other portion sizes that you can think of. Moving on, I believe that's everything I wanted to say about it. The last thing that I want to talk about now is the maintenance guide that I forgot to mention in yesterday's video. So if you're looking for a really, really super fast way to lose 3 to 6 pounds before Christmas, there's a super fantastic 3-day cleanse that I'm doing, and I did a super great, well, I guess it was super great. I was kind of half asleep, so I don't actually know. But I did this live video on it yesterday where I explained a little bit more about what you eat and how it works. But I forgot to mention the most important part. And the most important part is that it's a lifetime fucking investment, pardon my language. Okay, so a lot of people, they get concerned when they hear that you have to invest in your health, but you know what? Your health is a lifetime investment. And this program is a lifetime investment because you get a maintenance guide. So you get the 3-day refresh, which is 3 days you consume all of the products, but at the end of the day, you still get this fantastic book, which basically tells you how to properly eat for your goals. So whether you are looking to maintain your weight or lose weight, this guide is literally like gold. So if you're like me and you had no idea if you were eating properly, if you had no idea how to eat, this is one of the best maintenance guides you can think of. Why? Because it has this fantastic fucking system, okay? It's super easy. Literally, it takes all of the guesswork out of it because it makes it fun and it makes it visual. People are visual, right? If you're not a visual person, the book is there for you, so you can, you know, read it out. From here, I just want to talk about what does it look like, a healthy diet, right, for weight loss or for weight maintenance. So let's talk about that. And I'm going to use myself as an example. But before I do that, actually, I want to talk a little bit more about what's in the maintenance guide. So how it happens or how it goes over getting to your nutrition plan that's ideal for you. Essentially, like I mentioned, is you work with your lifestyle, you work with your exercise level, and then you work with whether or not you want to lose weight or not. Okay, from there, essentially, you figure out how many of each of these you need to eat. Then you go in, and that's all in the book. And then in the book, there's all the food lists. There's a ton of recipes provided. There's even cheat recipes provided. So it tells you, you can eliminate some carbs and eat cheats instead of eating the carbs. So you can have chocolate and brownies or whatever, like the healthy alternatives, and they give you recipes, but that doesn't mean you don't have to go without. Like, you don't have to give up sweets to have a healthy, balanced diet. You can still have them. And then finally, the last step. So that's the first 3 steps. The last steps is honestly filling in all the rest of the gaps with your Shakeology. Like I keep mentioning, Shakeology is probably the best investment you're ever going to make because it's going to fill in the gaps from the lack of nutrients we are getting from our food. So if all you eat is processed or fast food, or if you don't have the time for a healthy diet, Shakeology is definitely something that you should be thinking about because it's giving you the abundance of nutrients and vitamins, minerals, the antioxidants, the phytonutrients, the digestive enzymes, the prebiotics, the probiotics, all the cultures and crap that you need for a healthy bodily function. You receive that from Shakeology, and that's why it's just so important to be part of a healthy diet. Okay, and if you want more information on that, I have other videos on that because I could talk about it literally for the whole day and we don't have that much time. So like I was saying, this fantastic book is great also because it gives you like healthy beverage suggestions. It tells you what foods you can eat free / unlimited. So there are like unlimited foods like garlic or mustard or vinegar, crap like that. And then it also gives you dining tips for when you're dining out. So this book is seriously gold, okay? Like I said, lifetime investment, okay? From here, I want to talk about my meal plan personally. So if you're wondering what does a healthy, balanced meal plan look like for someone like me, let's talk about that. So I weighed myself before I took this video. I'm 130.4 pounds. Okay, so in kilograms, that's 59.2 kilograms. I multiply that by 28, and that will give me my caloric baseline. Okay, from there I add 700 calories because I'm a heavy exerciser, and then that gives me my daily burn. So the total number is 23.5. Okay, so 2,350 calories. That's essentially what I need to consume if I want to maintain my weight. So what does that look like? If I want to maintain my weight, I essentially need to eat 7 portions of vegetables, 5 portions of fruit, 5 portions of carbs, 1 portion of healthy fat, 6 portions of protein, 1 portion of, I keep forgetting what this one is, seeds and dressings, pardon my my brain fart, and then the last one is 7 portions of oils and nut butters, so I can have a ton of peanut butter on my toast or whatever. Okay, but think organic peanut butter. Don't go for the sweet crap, even though it's, you know, might taste better. It's full of shit. Even though I love peanut butter no matter what, so eat the peanut butter no matter what form it's in. Okay, so that's essentially, so that's a lot of food, right? Like I have to eat 7 of these and 5 of these and 6 of these in a day. Like how, seriously, to maintain my weight, because I work out so much and my lifestyle is active. Okay, so people wonder, well, oh, I can't gain weight. Well, if you're active so much and you don't eat enough, like obviously you're not going to gain weight. That's the key to gain weight. Like if you look at any of those celebrity trainers or the celebrities like Thor or Captain America or Wolverine, all those actors, they literally spend months eating a shit ton of protein and rice and healthy food just to get huge. Okay. And that's literally like an abundance. Like there's videos about them talking about how much an abundance of food they have to eat. It's ridiculous. Anyways, to lose weight, let me show you the difference. To lose weight, okay, so to maintain my weight, I have to eat 7 of these. To lose weight, I eat 4. To maintain weight, I eat 5. This is vegetables, okay? To maintain, I eat 5 fruits. To lose weight, I would eat 3. Yellow. Yellow is carbs. To maintain my weight, I would eat 5. To lose weight, I would eat 3. Okay, so the numbers change depending on the goal. 1 and 1 for healthy fats, no matter what, whether I'm losing weight or whether I'm trying to gain weight or maintain my weight. 1 healthy fat, because we need our healthy fats no matter what. Right, like I said, it's filling in the gaps. It's the thing that makes you full, makes you feel satiated. Proteins, if I'm looking to maintain my weight, I need 6 of these. So that's an insane amount of protein. Okay, and if I'm looking to lose weight, I only need 4. Okay, so right now I eat about 5, so I'm somewhere in the middle of maintaining and losing weight. And then orange, I always forget, seeds and dressings. I need 1 and 1, depending on whether I'm losing weight or maintaining weight. And then the last one is teaspoons of nut butters, so my peanut butter or my almond butter, things like that. If I'm looking to maintain my weight, I need 7. If I'm looking to lose weight, I need only 4. Okay, so there's a huge difference based on what you need to eat, whether you're losing weight or maintaining weight or gaining weight. So if you, just based on what I just said, if you think to yourself, how much vegetables do I eat? How many carbs do I eat? How much protein do I eat? If you have way more carbs in your diet than you do vegetables, proteins, and fruits, obviously you're going to have a hard time getting rid of whatever weight you're trying to lose. You're going to have a hard time seeing results, especially around the midsection, because abs are made in the kitchen, okay? If you want abs, literally you have to say sweet goodbye to an abundance of carbs, and you have to say hello to fruits, vegetables, and proteins, okay? That doesn't mean you have to cut this out. Never think cut anything out, because when you cut things out, it's like you're setting yourself up for a binge, okay? Think to yourself, it's like you're putting something on the other side of a glass and you're staring at it for years and years and years, and obviously one day you're just gonna snap and you're gonna binge on it. So obviously you're not cutting out the carbs or the sweets. You're essentially just reducing them, and you're eating a lot of other healthy things. That being said, everyone loves their cheat days, including me. I have days where I eat cake for breakfast. I have days where I literally eat like 7 portions of carbs and 1 portion of protein and like 2 vegetables. Like it happens some days. But the point of this is, the point of all of this is awareness, right? Every single day you work a little bit harder to bring everything back into balance. And I know that's hard, and I know sometimes it can be a little expensive, or maybe it can just be time consuming, or maybe it's just fucking confusing, who knows? But I want to help you. So if you are confused and you don't know what the fuck to do, please reach out and let me know. I'm so glad my dad's not home because I'm dropping the F-bomb like so many times. That being said, I really hope that's everything I wanted to say. I'm looking at all my notes. Bear with me. I did it! Okay, finally. Like I mentioned yesterday, I'm inviting you to join me on Monday, December 19th, to do a 3-day cleanse before Christmas. So we're going to lose 3 to 5 pounds, 3 to 6 pounds before Christmas, really, really quick, using a 3-day cleanse. And then you're going to have a lifetime fucking maintenance guide solution. Okay, so it's super amazing. Also, within this, or a part of this, is I'm also going to be hosting a free holiday survival camp. So it's going to be a 5-day camp, and it's actually going to be starting the day before. So holiday survival camp starts Sunday, December 18th, and it's going to be running for 5 days, so until Thursday night. Okay, and if you are willing and interested in like cutting out the crap, getting set up for a good Christmas so that you don't binge, then join me on the Monday, December 19th for a 3-day cleanse, okay? I'm going to be doing the cleanse. I have a few other challengers already doing the cleanse. I know my dad's going to be doing the challenge or the cleanse with me, so you know what? Strength in numbers. So join us, comment below, or send me a personal message. And again, have yourself a super fantastic day. Before I go, because I always forget to mention this because I get so excited and I get nervous when I'm recording. But part of my holiday survival camp, recipes, tips, holiday survival tips, personal love for me, support, accountability, and just daily motivation and love, okay? Everyone needs motivation and love, and that's what I want to give to you. So if you are willing, when you are ready, I'm here for you. So drop a comment below or send me a personal message, okay? Thank you so much for joining me, and have yourself a super fantastic Friday. Thank you. Bye.